Good morning, everybody. Okay, let me get over here. I think all my sound is off today, so that's awesome. And let me get here. Usually a little thing is like, hey, Black Dog Pottery is live, and I can just click on that and I have it streaming on my laptop over here, but apparently that's not a thing today. Here we are. Perfect. Okay. Good morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Happy coffee. Today we're drinking out of our Been There series Starbucks Seattle mug. So just traveling around. Where can we go? Oh, that's a Starbucks. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Bonnie. So there's a bike here. There's a bike here. I love to bike. All kinds of fun things. I know, it has been forever. It's like been since Friday, so it's like 4 days. So yeah, I got my Seattle mug going on this morning. And let's see, these new ones are like my favorite ones. They're pretty artsy. So I don't use a lot of my old ones, but I should use I have a Disneyland one and stuff like that. I hope everybody had a great Easter. Gather my thoughts. It has been a long time. I have to get back in the groove. I feel like, so on Friday, I also realized why I have a better time on Friday. I have the merchant coffee, so I'm actually talking to people in the morning when I'm here, on a normal basis. When I turn on the live video, it's my first time talking to anybody, and so I realized I need to just kind of talk to myself. I mean, I do that, but it's not the same. I did have a UPS driver stop by this morning, and so I talked to him, and I think that helped me get into the groove a little bit. So what did he deliver? He delivered stickers. Whoop whoop. I had no idea. They said your shipping's going to be delayed because it's a non-essential item. But Black Dog UPS guy stopped by this morning, delivered stickers. So that being said, I'll show you real quick. Let's jump on to what I show you every morning. So COVID-19 update, shop online, maybe, there we go. Get you right up there. Scroll down to the bottom, join our email list. Click here if you want to get a gift card for anybody. And then click this link for donations just to help support the videos, keep us going, utilities, whatnot going on at the shop. So now that I have stickers, thank you guys who've already donated, and those will be going out this week. So I've got cute little envelopes, stationery, the sticker, which is a good size vinyl sticker, go great on your car or water bottle or whatever, and then just a little 10% off coupon for one item to paint after we reopen. So it's all coming together finally. I don't know what's coming together, but it's all coming together. So yeah, Easter was awesome. We didn't really do anything, but you know, that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? We had breakfast. I made frittata, and then I cleaned out my fountain, so that's going, and I had bought an Easter lily at grocery outlet when I was there getting groceries, so I put that out by the fountain. It's all kind of cute out there. Travis and I painted Easter eggs. Okay, so top secrets. Travis has never actually painted anything by himself before. He tried one time and I took it away from him. And so he's like, I'm never painting again. So I was like, well, you know, it's a special occasion or whatever. Good morning, Nicole. So please paint with me tonight. So we've talked about this before in videos. Not he, but Sharpies and pens will burn out in the kiln. So disregard the green because that's his drawing. So he hand drew this and then painted it in. He's totally got skills, right? So yeah, that's his egg, a WSU egg that, you know, that's to be expected out of him. But he did it. I'm super proud. And then this is my little chickadee egg that is, oh, let's see. He, after my rock painting of the chicken egg the other day, this is what I wanted to do. So yeah, I painted him, and then I just used the skewer and scratched in little feathers, kind of. And then, dun, 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 dun! So I'm gonna paint some more on this like Corona something or other. But we did our thumbprints, and then I put a heart around it for Easter 2020. Travis is such a team player. So yeah, that is our Easter extravaganza. We went for a walk and we had dinner, all the fun things. Sunday we had a fire outside because we've been doing yard work and cleaning up. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about painting with nature. And so I'm just kind of making this up as I go, but I did get some things and then I got sidetracked, and I'll show you what I got sidetracked on. I need to drink a coffee real quick though. All right, okay, coffee. All right, okay, sorry, sidetracked. Easily sidetracked. Also, my hair is like super straight. This is what happens when it just comes out of the shower. Pulling up. Just kidding. I almost just said my password out there. Not that it matters. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I need to, if I could say okay one more time, that might be enough. Okay. Okay. Got it. All right. So I just was going through some pictures online. This is what I have on the wall at the shop. So this is leaves painting, and this is probably a project, the leaf part at least is going to be better for doing like in the weekends, in the fall. So this is just some leaves I actually grabbed, I think, on the sidewalk at the shop, in the fall time, because we have a lot of pretty trees downtown with a lot of leaves and stuff like that. So I just literally painted the leaf, I sponged it on with just the glaze that we have, and then pressed it down. So you can do different colors. This would just make a really fun like fall plate. So I'm gonna just fling through these real quick. So here's just another idea. This is more of a kid inspired one that has got, they just did other colors. I'm gonna make sure I'm going the right direction. Not going the right direction. Okay, go back. Okay, we're out of control. So here's another, just a random idea for painting with nature. If you wanted to make more of like a kid's project out of it, you could take, if you have rubber bands, make little fun paintbrushes, and then figure out how the different textures paint different ways. And then here's just another idea with some different types of leaves, and then like pine needles, like a pine branch or whatever. So yeah, those are just some fun ideas. So while I was researching some ideas to show you guys, I got super sidetracked, which doesn't surprise anyone, I'm sure, on these stick painting. So here's just another fun idea for painting with nature, and I think I might elaborate on this one a little bit more tomorrow or sometime this week. Here's another look of it. Obviously these are kind of more girly colors, but if you have little boys, you know, whatever, they might not want to paint rainbows, but if they do, whatever. So I actually have a big long stick that I'm going to work on, and then I grabbed this stick. So I think in the future, and then in this week, since it's so nice outside, this will be a fun project to do. I just want to show some cool outside projects. Since it's going to be like 70 degrees by the end of the week, which is crazy. Clearly I need some more coffee. So I just grabbed this stick literally from my yard. So you're looking for just a smooth type stick. I think that I have like a piece of sandpaper to just kind of brush it down real quick to clean off some of the dirtiness. But this will be maybe a stick I use for that. So if you're out hunting around for things, excuse me, go ahead, grab a couple sticks. Clearly, if you saw the pictures, stick painting is not going to be that hard. And then I'll just show you a couple other random things I collected while I was walking my yard. I guess that's a thing. I was walking my yard. Okay. So we just cut down this big pine branch last night. So we have, this is just something I picked up. This would make a awesome, you could, again, make a paintbrush at the end. Or you can use this as a sponge paint on. I do not have a sponge in my area. Okay, we'll just improvise. And then push it down. I just grabbed this random, I clipped it off a tree. I just grabbed this random, it's a pear branch, and then some, there's not a lot of leaves. So I was trying to grab things, but there's just not a lot of leaves out right now because they're just kind of growing back, so they're not awesome to use. But I did grab a couple of these leaves, a whole bunch, and then a fern, a couple palm. We're not going to start that again. All right, some fern fronds. Fronds? Is that the same thing as the palm tree? Okay. So those are the few things I grabbed. I actually meant to go grab some grass, some wider blade grass that I have a spot where I probably need to weed eat or mow, but I haven't done that. So those are kind of what I grabbed. So if you're on a nature walk, if you don't have a very big yard, you can go on just a walk. I recommend not just walking by a house and clipping or picking leaves and stuff, just because they might be really into their landscaping and they don't want to see people clipping stuff. So and a park would be a great place to gather little pieces, and you really only need a couple. So don't hoard nature. Don't hoard nature. So I'm gonna do a refill real quick, and then I'm gonna flip you down, and we will proceed to cherry tree sticks would be a really great idea for this bunny. We will proceed to paint with nature. So okay, guys. I'm just impressed by Travis's tracing. He literally just eyeballed this and sketched it on. He pulled it up on his phone and then just sketched it onto the egg. So anyways, set those aside so I'm not distracted by them. Okay, where is my plate? So my hope today is to get into town and find out about getting a couple more tripods to do some different angles with my cameras. But because Amazon, their Prime shipping isn't available, if I order non-essential items, it's May 3rd or 4th at this point, and so that kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm hoping to either swing by a Walmart or Staples real quick just to run in and see what they have. Because Travis left his wallet at home and I gotta take that to him too. So I have to go into town. So let me clean off my space here. Cause I've got trees everywhere. All right, I'm flipping it down. What do I need to do? I need to move my trees and put that there. Nope. What am I gonna do, guys? I'm gonna flip that up like that so you guys can see what I'm doing. Should I have figured this out beforehand? Yes, I should have. Okay. Since I don't have a sponge, I am going to just use a paintbrush. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. I went back to horizontal view. Let me know if you think the Friday video was better, that you could see more. I feel like maybe with this scenario, that was a better idea. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to start out with painting a picture, so to speak. So I'm going to paint my stick and then push it down. And then I'm going to go back and paint my leaves and push them down as like a little tree. This is kind of more of a kid's project. Obviously, you can take any of these ideas and elaborate on them to make them more of adult friendly, or make them more detailed, so they're a little bit, you know, to make it however you want to do it. So I just painted one side of the stick pretty quickly, and then I'm just gonna lay it down however I want. So obviously, because the stick is all kind of sticky, you want to push it down, and oh, he's too bumpy, but you get the idea. So if you have a smoother stick and it's just, you know, however, it's an abstract nature paint. And I need another paintbrush to do green, and I need some green paint. So we're gonna paint him real quick. And I might mix a couple greens. What else? This one's called spring green, and this one's called leaf green. Clearly we have to use leaf green. So we're gonna do bright greens because it's not fall, it's spring, and we want some really green leaves. So I just put him on the table there so I could push that, or paint it on real quick. All right, and then I'm just going to push him down. And I'm holding him in one spot and just pushing because I don't want to smear it around, because I would like to, hopefully, have the veins of the leaf. And I'm actually just going to use the same leaf with the other color green and just kind of mix them. So we're going to have all kinds of leaves, and then I can reuse my other leaves for something else if I want. So same thing, push it down. Woo! Ooh, he's fun. All right, and then you can take different things if you want with your, like the back of your paintbrush if you want, or even just a stick if you want to do some dots for like berries. So I'm just gonna keep alternating my colors and this kind of keep going. So what I was gonna do with the green grass that I forgot to grab is, hang on, I can't talk and push down this leaf at the same time. The struggle is real. So I was gonna lay the whiter, the grass flatter. Let me come up here a little bit. The grass flat on the bottom and then just paint. So you were gonna have like, it would be white where the grass was, and then it would be green on top, kind of like a field. So there's my grass. Guys, my focus is not with myself this morning. So I'm gonna peel him off. So there's my tree with some leaves. Obviously you can keep going, you can elaborate. If it's kids, you know, just let them do whatever they want, be creative. And I'm gonna set that aside. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my fern, but I might add a few more colors. Actually, I'm gonna set this aside for a second. And I'm gonna add some blue. So you remember that one leaf I showed you that was just a bunch of different colors? That's what I'm gonna try to go for here with my fern. So I'm gonna do some blue and some yellow. And let's see, can you see the colors coming out? Some red, where's my red? Where's my red at? And so you can, I meant to grab a couple flowers from my yard too. We also would like some orange, I believe. We're gonna go primary, maybe. So this, if you have different, like a sponge, that would be great. So I'm gonna just start with the green, and I'm just adding random green colors. And then I'm gonna clean the green off and go with the blue. And I'm pouncing blue on in different areas. And I'm not really cleaning very well, but I do have water right here. And Then I needed a paper towel. I am not prepared today. All right, so I'm gonna grab red and pouncing the red on. And so I'm kind of, for me, I'm kind of going in a little bit of progression if the colors mix, because they're not clean. I'm not cleaning the brush too well. It's not going to be like super muddy looking. That was kind of my thought process. So I'm just adding a bunch of different colors to different places on the fern, making sure it's all covered. Maybe a little bit more red because that's my fave. So there is my fern, and I just pounced color all over it. And now I'm going to bring back my notepad and see how this kind of makes, there's so many different ways you can do this. You can paint it like this so you have the negative space is left white, and I'm looking at this right here and I'm thinking this is a really cool looking like a tree, like a fir tree. So you can elaborate on that a little bit if you want. And then I am just going to take my fern and flip him down like this. Let's put him kind of like at an angle. And I'm pressing, again, trying not to like move. So I'm going straight up and down and making sure I'm pressing to the ends. It's kind of oozing out, so I'm getting a little bit of shadowing, which is okay because it's art and it doesn't matter what is happening. It's abstract art. And so I'm just going to work my way down the other side of the fronds, leaves. I don't know. You guys, I should like figured out some biology before I started doing these because I clearly make things up as I go. So there is my, ta-da! My awesome fern. That's all colorful. And you can go back and do it again. This one you probably want to add more paint to, but just do another thing. You could actually go back once this is dry and add like the stem in black and maybe do some little black wispy lines in between the fronds if you wanted to. Oh, here's a thing. So, and then I was gonna share one more quick thing. Oh, let's try this guy real quick. So I'm gonna just break off a branch of my pine tree, and I'm holding all of my needles down like this. So this is an awesome, if like the first picture I showed with the rubber band. If you have a rubber band at home, you could rubber band that to make it easier for kids. I feel like this is a great project to just put them out in the driveway or yard with some paper and washable paint, and just give them some different things to try out. So I'm gonna just dip these in my green paint here, and I'm actually just going to elaborate off the edge of this. So I'm kind of going with more of a feathery. See, I'm kind of just staying with the shape. It's just adding a little bit of extra wispiness to our feather fern painting. And I could do this in different colors if I wanted. But yeah, so this is my quick fern painting tutorial. And look at that. Now we're transferring. So I'll show that to you guys real quick. Fern fronds, palm fronds. Yes, see? What's the palm called? So this is just like a fun fern painting. Again, if you would had it go up and down like the first one, that was the one I wasn't planning on doing on the paper. You could do like a forest of these. So you could paint your ferns like a dark green and make like forest trees. And so, yeah, I'm gonna actually rip this one off and go to the next one. I have one more thing to show you. Ripping that down, and this one is, I feel like someone's knocking on my door. Creepy. Okay, have coffee. Fronds. What's a palm tree leaf called? That's what I was talking about last week. And okay, I need a crayon, and I don't know that this is gonna work for sure, but I'm gonna pretend like it is. So I'm gonna take a leaf, and you guys, let me flip you back down because that is what I need to be showing you. I'm gonna take just the leaf and put you down underneath, and then this is just a quick project. I'm sure everybody, most people know how to do this, but just for a fun kids project, is just take your crayon and go over that real quick. And so you see the outside outline of your leaf right there, and you could do this all over. Where's my other fern? I flipped him upside down when I put him under the paper, so when I pushed the paper down, it laid flat. It also made sure I had the vein sticking up, and so it would have a little bit more detail on that. If you flipped them down like that, that area is not going to show up as much. So that's why I did that. You could do it again and again and again in different colors. So I could put him right there and grab like a different color of, like, let's say, you know what? I'm not even gonna figure out how to say that word. Who knew? There's a color crayon. I don't know. So here's just another leaf, and I'm just kind of going around what I already had started there. And you could do a whole page of that. I'm gonna put the fern in. I'm gonna put him upside down also, and just lay him flat. You could do this with a charcoal pencil. What color do we want to do him? Blue. Cornflower. I can say that one. Ooh, this is very cornflowery. All right. And see how that fern is just transferring out? So this is not painting with nature. This is coloring with nature. But this just gives you some different fun ideas if you want to just send the kids outside today and be like, here is your art project. Okay, there we go. There's our fern. Black dog sticker line. So, yes, I should make a random sticker out of every little piece of tutorial I've done. Just kidding. So, there is transferring color crayon leaves onto paper. So yeah, that is my little projects for today. We've got, I'm getting paint all over me. Per usual, like when am I not having paint on me? So yeah, you can put, this one's not really usable on pottery, obviously. But we talked about the leaf transfer. And so this is a coaster we have at the shop, and this is just painting the leaves. I just sponged the color on. Same idea could be done with like a fern if you wanted to. Obviously you don't have to add the extra wispiness. This is your fern project. And then this is just a fun project if you want to paint sticks. Obviously, like if this stick that I did paint has way more little knobbies on it, and that's why it got polka dotty a little bit. And then this stick right here, if I would have painted this one, it's quite a bit smoother. So you probably would have had more of a straight line, but then we just painted these leaves different colors and added them down. You could do the same thing with any type of leaf you have in your around your yard or whatever. So yeah, that is today's painting with nature lesson. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I like the stick idea. I was planning on doing tissue transfer today, but I, for the life of me, couldn't find the tissue paper that I brought. So that's another thing. When I run by the shop today, I will stop and grab tissue paper. And then I want to also do some watercoloring. So I know some of you have asked for the watercolor effect. So we're going to do some watercoloring. later this week or next week. So yeah, and if you donated for a sticker, those will be going out in the mail this week too, now that I have a bulk of stickers in to send out. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. Does anybody have any suggestions for things to come up? And then I've also been posting these all on YouTube also. And the description for the YouTube is once I go back and edit this video, as far as all the description information, I put a link to the YouTube channel. So if you want to share this with anybody who doesn't have Facebook and wants to watch it later, you can share it through YouTube. So I think that's all I got for you guys today. And I hope you guys all have a great day, and happy coffee, Seattle, happy sunshine, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.